The next follow-up question will be from the Honorable Thring.
Thank you, House Chair. Minister, yesterday you confirmed in this House that government's policy regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is to have a two-state solution. The ACDP believes that South Africa has a moral obligation to support a negotiated solution to the conflict and should distance itself, as I said yesterday, from a radicalized position on Israel in order to be seen as an honest broker. Now, after government's denials that you called Hamas leader, Mr. Haniyeh, and then confirmation that you did indeed call him, Minister, was there any similar call to your Israeli counterpart after the October 7 incursion, which would involve necessarily our diplomats? If yes, what are the details? And if no, why not? Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
Well, Madam Chairperson, I don't know how many times one would have to repeat this. The policy position of the government of South Africa has always been that there should be a two-state solution. This is something that the actions of Israel have clearly indicated is not desired by the government of Israel. But it is our belief and that of much of the world, including the majority of member states of the United Nations, that this is the only solution to achieving peace and security for the people of Israel and the people of Palestine. Now, with respect to this telephone call, which has got everybody here very abuzz, the Hamas leadership, which in fact is the government of Gaza, asked that they would like to speak to me. And given Mr. Thring's belief that South Africa should indeed play a role in seeking a peaceful resolution, that intention requires the ability and openness to talking to all parties, just as we advised with respect to Russia and Ukraine. Following that request from Hamas, I indeed had a call with them. I did dial the number which was provided by the Hamas leader's office because they could not dial directly into South Africa, given the bandwidth and other prohibitions at the time. So I spoke to that gentleman, Mr. Haniyeh. I did not express any support for the atrocious action that had occurred on the 7th of October. And it is that, Mr. Thring, that I have said is totally untrue, which has been peddled by a number of very negative persons who seek to twist the truth. So I hope that this is the final time that I'll have to again give an answer on this matter. Our interest as South Africa is to support the process toward a negotiated process between Israel and Palestine, led by Israelis and Palestinians, and supported by those who would initiate this process and any that may be invited. We hope South Africa would be party to that, but if we are not, if the process results in peace for both nations, we would be satisfied. I thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Thank you.
Chairperson, a point of order, if I may.
Yes, you may.
I know that you'll probably rule me out of order, but the minister did not answer the direct question whether she phoned the Israeli government as well as she phoned Hamas in the attempt to obtain peace. I think that would be good to hear from the Honourable Minister as well. Thank you.
I'm not going to ask the minister. The minister responded. I actually gave her more time out of the 2 minutes so that as she requests, the question should not be asked.
Give her a few more minutes. I'm sure she'd like to respond.
Thank you, Honorable Swart.